What's going on, everyone? Jake here again. Well, so we're on our way to the scrapyard right now. Kind of see my trailer is overflown, about as tall or almost taller than my truck, the load I have on it right now. But a couple years ago, I got in touch with this guy who does garage doors. He, replaces them, and so all the, the old doors and all the the railing and all the garage door stuff he keeps. And it all gets piled up, as you can imagine. And so he had made a post on Facebook, like I say, a couple years ago, and was looking for someone to haul this pile away. Well, I told him I would take it, and ever since then, he every time he'd get a new pile together, he'd text me and be like, hey, can you pick this up? And be like, sure, of course. So I've been getting his loads from him for a little while now. Well, I don't think I got any from him last year, and I hadn't got any from him, this year, which we haven't had very much of this year yet. But so he'd been saving up, and he shot me a text and was like, hey, I've got a load for you. So okay, so I go over there, and oh man, there was a lot. So it took me and my old lady about an hour or so to load everything up. And so hopefully, I know scrap has gone up a little bit. I think it's at 180 a ton right now. So it's been around like 90, 100 a ton. That's why I really haven't been scrapping. And so hopefully we'll do pretty good on this load. And then this morning I picked up, a lady had posted that she had a 2007 Ford Edge that she thought the transmission went out on. I'm not sure what the issue is because it's running and driving now, but she still sold it to me anyways. So I'll show that to you later. Had somebody wave at me, not sure who that was. I got people wave at me all the time. They know my truck. They know me and my truck. So yeah, so we're gonna run this in and see what we get for it, and then when I get back home later, I'll show you this Edge that I picked up. Let's see what we weigh here. Almost 15,000. So I know usually garage doors are aluminum, but I know there's some steel ones in here, and I think actually the frames of them are steel. That's the only way this magnet's picking them up. I would hate to have to unload all this. There's already a job getting them all loaded. Like he's getting them off okay. They're all wanting to slide down the pile on him. You know, it's funny how long it takes to load stuff and then how long it takes to unload stuff. Just like tearing stuff apart. Spend a lot of time building stuff and then it can be demolished in a matter of seconds. You know, I was wondering too, I know some of these doors aren't really in bad shape. I was wondering if somebody would buy them from me actually, but I kind of figured probably not. Yeah, they're all sliding down. Not sure if they're going to take these glass ones or not either. So I sat them on the bottom. Alright, so we're all unloaded. And let's see what we got here. Also, I wanted to show you guys the things people scrap. This nice old bullnose step-side Ford truck. Look at this thing. Still in really nice shape. Now, why in the world somebody scrap something like that, I don't know, but I don't get that. Alright, let's see what we weigh here. Let's see what we weigh empty. Well, not completely empty, but we got stuff in the bed of my truck, but I mean, without our load, we are about 10,000. Wow, guys, so I just got my receipt and I can't believe I was not expecting anywhere near this much. $456. Wow. I was not expecting to get that much. That's incredible. So, yeah, not bad at all. That is awesome. That's really gonna help me out with some of my projects and stuff. Wow, that's just amazing. I was not expecting anywhere near that much. So I guess price is at $190 right now, and I know like it can go up one day and it can go back down the next. So guys, if you guys are scrappers and got some scrap to take in, I would take it in while it's high, because it, like I say, it can drop down the next day or it can go up the next day. So they say, my buddy told me yesterday it was at 180 and today it's at 190. So, but wow, I'm very thrilled with that. That is awesome. But all right, I've got some running around to do, and then get back home and show you this Ford Edge I bought this morning. Alright guys, so it's actually the next day. Ended up getting busy when I got back home yesterday, but here's the car I picked up. It is a 2007 Ford Edge SEL, all-wheel drive, fully loaded. Of course, the back is the best looking part. Got a bunch of rust on it, missing a door handle, and it's all smashed in the front, broken mirrors. The whole front end is beat up on it. This side's actually not bad, but it's probably about due for some tires. There's some bad rust here, but Looks like someone's maybe locked a key in it before. And the inside's not bad, other than it's filthy. There's just trash everywhere. I don't know why people drive nice cars and just treat them like a garbage dump. But so I picked this up just around the corner from me in town. A girl had posted it, and she said she thought the transmission went out of it. Said it wasn't moving, wasn't going into gear, which would make sense because it's got, I think, 254,000 miles on it. So she was just looking to get rid of it. She wanted to scrap it, and I was like, well, I'll buy it from you. So I gave her $250 for it. And like I say, it was just around the corner here in town, so I didn't even have to get my... Well, actually what happened was I went and met with them, with her and her boyfriend, and as I pulled up, it was, her boyfriend was in it, and it was moving forward and backwards, and I was like, great, they got the transmission, they got it moving again, so they're not going to want to sell it to me. But no, they still sold it to me anyways. But I ended up just having him drive it over to the house here. So, not sure what I'm going to do with it, because like I say, I don't know if it's worth, fixing the front end. I'd have to put a door on it. That door's dented. And, of course, clean it out. But, I mean, like I say, it's SEL all-wheel drive. It's fully loaded. It's got the nice radio. I don't think it's touchscreen. Oh, it is touchscreen. Okay. So, it's got touchscreen stereo in it with a CD player. It's got the full glass roof, the dual moon roofs, which is pretty sweet. And like I say, it's all-wheel drive, which is nice too if it works. But so we'll go ahead and start it up here. I think it's low on fuel, but so it starts right up. Seems to run good. You don't hear any ticking or knocking or anything. We do have a little wrench over here. I'm guessing that's the engine light. I'm not sure. I'm gonna say that's the engine light. And I do have a scanner. I haven't plugged it in yet. I was going to. Let's see what the scanner says. But let's say, and I mean, it'll put it in reverse. It goes into reverse and moves, and goes into drive and moves. So I'm not sure. If maybe because I did it myself, I put it like I thought it was in reverse, but it wasn't quite in all the way, the shifter, and I moved it. So I don't know if maybe that's what she did and thought that, maybe something was wrong with it. I'm not sure. But let's say, sounds good for as many miles are on it. And I believe it has the 3.0. I think that's what these came with. I think it's the same, should be the 3.0, same thing they put in the, oh, it's a 3.5. Okay. I'm not familiar with the 3.5. I'm familiar with the 3.0s. That's what they put in the Fusions and Milans and stuff. But, I mean, everything looks okay. I checked the oil. Oil looks good. So, let's say I would need to replace both headlights, probably the hood, bumper, fender, door, both side rear mirrors. And this door handle back here too. But like I say, I really don't know that it's worth it. It's worth putting money into because, number one, the mileage, and number two, if there really is something wrong with the transmission, I don't want it breaking down on me or my girlfriend or whoever drives it. If I were to fix it up and sell it to somebody. Which that's another thing. If I were to sell it to somebody, I'd have a hard time selling it because of the mileage. But This opens up. More junk back here. And it looks like there's some brake pads, and there's a brand new A-arm here too. Looks like was bought and never put on. So I'll have to take a look at the front end of this thing. But what do we got back here? Cigarette lighter, well, power. Looks like there maybe should be supposed to be a power plug there. It's not there. But yeah, so say there's the glass roof. Yeah, I mean for a 2007, this thing is, it's pretty fancy. The nice stereo. Turn it down here. Nice touch screen and the all-wheel drive and the full glass roof. So it's pretty nice. Got another power spot down there. I haven't tried the heat or AC. I don't know if either of those things work. Looks like something's wrong with the traction control. It won't go off. But yeah, so that's it. So let me know what you think. Should I keep it and fix it and do something with it, or should I just get rid of it? Oh, so real quick, I just got in the glove box, and believe it or not, the original window stickers in there. This is usually you don't find the window sticker and stuff. People don't keep this stuff, except for like older people. But so this thing, brand new, cost $33,660 in 2007. Oh, and it has some optional stuff with it. So the glass roof was optional. Oh, it's got navigation and DVD system. Yep, it's got the reverse. When you start getting close to something, it starts beeping at you. Audiophile CDX6. So I think that means it'll hold 6 CDs in it. So that's nice. Like I say, this thing is really, really, really fancy for 2007. But yep, and then there's a receipt here. It's like some work that was done. That's really cool. I love finding that. I had a 91 Cadillac that actually I still have it. The original window sticker. I kept it when I sold it. So that's pretty cool. Alright, that's going to be it for this one. So smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe, and have a good one.